Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Julian with me. Just beating Sevilla 2-0 here at the Emirates. You're smiling as much as I am. What a performance. Listen, I didn't have a great birthday, but a bit belated. I've enjoyed this one, a 2-0 win, and we're still top of the group, Julian.
We are top of the group, but the performance today wasn't as good as the performance Saturday. And
Julian, where are we going here?
So it's where we're going is the performance on Saturday wasn't a bad performance, but everyone gets carried away when we lose, and you get carried away when you win. And I want to put things into perspective. The team that we've just played wasn't very good.
Fair.
Really wasn't very good. You look at their recent results, they've had 2 draws against teams 16th and 18th in the Spanish League. The only team they have beaten since they've played us is a team in the 20th tier of Spanish football. You have played at a higher level than that. I think I might have played at a higher level.
No, you haven't. You haven't.
No, I think Maccabi League Division 3 might actually be higher. So nothing wrong with winning. It was great that we've won. We are top of the group. We've done everything we need to do. But at the beginning of this group stage, I said we would walk this group.
Yeah, but football doesn't happen. Yeah, well, we didn't. Obviously we are top of our group, but Lons proved to be difficult.
Yeah, so Lons we tripped up, but everything went against us in that game. You know, we suffered from the most unbelievable atmosphere and some of the most unbelievable misses that I've seen. You know, that Tomiyasu miss, I still have nightmares about. But this group that we've been drawn in, we've been very fortunate in that every single one of those teams isn't up to the standards that we're at. And I know that sounds a bit dismissive.
That does, it really does, because there's teams in the league that, you know, we'd expect to beat, but we don't always come out with a victory.
Yeah, but what I'm going to say is when you look at this group and the points and where we're at compared with the other teams, that's backed up. Okay. So I can be dismissive by just looking at that league table. So, yes, we've won. And I don't want to get too excited about this performance because of the quality of that opposition. When you look at their age, their average age is higher than any other team in the Champions League. I think it was 30 years, 356 days.
I saw that stat as well. It's funny that I don't know if that's exact accurate, but it's accurate that they are the oldest team in Champions League. So you've done your research.
I've done my research. But also, when you look at those fullbacks, they looked old.
Well, Martinelli and Saka made them look old.
They did, but they were... You know, people criticise Saka and Martinelli for the way they played on Saturday, that they didn't perform. But I think that they were following what Arteta was instructing them to do. And today you could tell after 30 seconds that Arteta had told them to play differently. And that's what you need to do. You have to adapt to the opposition. And what we did on Saturday was adapt to the opposition. We defended and we contained. And the only reason we lost was, as we all know, we were cheated out of it. But today, we played a poor team, we attacked them, but we didn't really create much. We had all the possession. I don't remember their keeper until I think there was a long shot. Who took that long shot in the second half? It was a really good shot, and it was saved by the keeper. Other than that, I don't remember their keeper making many saves.
But that's still a sign of I want you to give Arsenal a bit more credit. It's a sign of a good team. They only had one shot, and that was in the 96th minute. And I hear what you're saying, but we've had injuries. We had to bring in Eddie's not available. We had to bring in other players. And people talk about fluidity, but Arsenal came here and they dominated. I think they've got a player who's in front of them. You may not say the performance was good against Newcastle, but you've got to give them a bit more credit today, though.
No, you're misinterpreting what I'm saying here. Is that I'm not saying today was a bad performance, but I'm saying that Saturday was a better performance. And it was only because of the quality that we played against on Saturday that it didn't show. And people aren't appreciating that. When we lose, everyone thinks we play badly. And when we win, everyone thinks we play well. And football just isn't that simple. And I think today just proved that to me, that it was a good performance.
Yeah, but you're talking like you didn't enjoy it. You're talking like you're just like, yeah, it's what it is.
No, I mean, one thing.
What did you enjoy more, today or Saturday?
Come on, bro.
Okay, so up to the point when Newcastle got that goal, I was enjoying the Newcastle game more because it was more competitive. There was more seemed to be riding on it. Today, it's a different type of enjoyment. It's kind of like it's always going to happen. That team they never challenged us in any way. We won. It was relaxing. If you ask, you can restructure that question. Which
I don't want to do that. I'll answer the question in a certain way for a reason.
Yeah, but which game was I more relaxed in? Was me and Robbie having more of a cozy
Which one did you
chat?
enjoy more?
Okay, from a competitive perspective.
Oh, now you're moving the goalposts. Which one do you enjoy more?
I always do. From a competitive perspective, I enjoyed the Newcastle game more. But what I didn't enjoy was the result.